Serpentine Second Sight is a 240-page original graphic novel written by Brian Hall and illustrated by Tim Larson, currently on Kickstarter. Hi, I'm Brian Hall, and I'm the author of Serpentine Second Sight. Ever since I was a small child, I've always been a huge comic book fan. I grew up reading just about everything and every type of genre of comic book. I have always wanted to make my own comic book or graphic novel, and I started jotting down ideas for comic books and graphic novels at a very young age and continued this through my early adulthood. But such is life. I fell in love, I got married, we bought a house, we got a dog, we got another dog. And side projects like comic books and graphic novels get put to the side. But what about all those ideas for comic books? Well, I realize now that I'm at a time and a place in my life that I could do this, but I wanted to do it right. As you can see, I'm not the greatest artist, so bringing these characters I've been working on to life would be a very difficult task to take on myself. I started searching for an artist, one that would be willing to take on this project, and that's how I met Tim. Tim contacted me, and his work was light years ahead of the number of amateur artists that had contacted me. Tim is definitely a professional artist. I knew straight away that he was the right person for this project, but with professional quality comes professional cost. Because Tim is a professional artist, this is how he makes his living. Therefore, for every page of Serpentine Second Sight that Tim completes, I have to pay him for that page. So at 240 pages, that is a lot of money. So I need help to complete this project. That's when I decided I needed to start a Kickstarter campaign. For those of you that don't know what Kickstarter is, I will give you a brief rundown on how Kickstarter works. When someone like me decides to start a Kickstarter campaign, we have to come up with a goal. That goal is not an arbitrary amount of money that we think might get the project done. Instead, I had to sit down and figure out what would it actually cost to complete this project. I had to take in things into consideration like the cost of the artwork, printing costs, shipping the sold copies, and other backer rewards like the t-shirts and posters and whatever else we come up with. And then Kickstarter takes a small percentage as well. There's the misconception with crowdfunding platforms that the creator is asking you for money to finish a project with nothing in exchange for your money. But in reality, what we're asking for is basically a pre-order in exchange for your hard-earned money. On the right-hand column, you'll see backer rewards. Basically, what we're asking for is a level of commitment to this project if this project looks appealing to you. So in exchange for your support, we're giving you rewards like a copy of Serpentine Second Sight. For a larger amount of support, we're exchanging your monetary support for a copy of Serpentine Second Sight and an SD Comics t-shirt. We also have other rewards like posters, or even higher end rewards where you, the backer, can be a part of the graphic novel. You can name items in the story, or you can even have your name and likeness in Serpentine Second Sight. The other misconception with Kickstarter is that we get to keep all the money from you, the supporters, no matter what. And it doesn't work that way. We have to hit our goal to be able to use the money pledged to this project. Otherwise, Kickstarter doesn't let us have any of it. Not because they're mean people at Kickstarter, it's because it's the best thing for everyone involved. Like I said before, I had to figure out the amount of money needed to produce this graphic novel. Without that exact amount, we can't create it, and it wouldn't be fair. We wouldn't be able to deliver the graphic novel, any of the backer rewards that we've promised, without that total amount of the goal. Does that mean that the project is dead? No, it just means that we'll have to go back to the drawing board and try again. But with your support and through social media outlets, we hope that that won't be an issue and that we can deliver, as promised, an awesome, original graphic novel. Without the support of you, the fans, independent projects never even get off the ground. For more info on Serpentine's second sight, see the character bios on the video below, and for the first 5 pages of the first 4 books that make up Serpentine's second sight, see the video below that. Thank you for watching.